So we finally have the official announcement of those 4 Xbox games that are going multi-platform, but which games are they, which platforms are they going to, and when can we expect them? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And we had the official announcement coming to us over at news.xbox.com in an article written by Matt Booty, who's the president of game content and studios. And the headline says, "New platforms, new players for fan-favorite Xbox games coming to Nintendo Switch and Sony platforms." So we'll just go ahead and go through the list here. First we have Pentiment, which we saw earlier announced for the Nintendo Switch, but it'll also be coming to PS4 and PS5 on February 22nd. And on a side note, Limited Run Games will have physical releases for this game for the Switch, the PS5, and the Xbox, which they usually don't do very many of those. And the next game here is Hi-Fi Rush, and that is coming to the PS5 on March 19th. And this is the one game I think everybody thought was coming to Switch, but right now there's no announcement for a Switch version. And you may be wondering why that is. Well, in this article, Matt Booty does say that the different studios were using their multi-platform experience to bring these games to other platforms. Well, Hi-Fi Rush is made by Tango Gameworks. So when you take a look at their most recent games, you of course have Hi-Fi Rush, then you have Ghostwire Tokyo, and The Evil Within 1 and 2. Well, none of those games are currently on the Switch, so they don't really have a whole lot of experience with porting games to the Switch. Now that doesn't mean that it's not ever coming to the Switch, but it just means that they don't have a lot of experience to do it, and it would take a bit more time to develop. So when you look at it that way, it makes sense that we're not getting Hi-Fi Rush on the Switch, at least right now. And then while I'm recording this, we also get an announcement over at Bethesda.net. Hi-Fi Rush comes to PlayStation 5 on March 19th. And then at the bottom of the article, it says announcing Hi-Fi Rush physical editions, and we'll be getting a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X and S version through Limited Run Games. So you'll want to keep an eye out if you're wanting to pick this up physically. And then the next game we have here is Grounded, and that was already announced for the Nintendo Switch, coming out on April 16th, but it will also be out on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. And the cool thing about this port is that it will support crossplay across all the systems, including PC. And the final announcement we have here is Sea of Thieves, and it'll be coming just to PlayStation 5 on April 30th. And this game will again support crossplay across Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And so there you have it. Those are the 4 games that are going multi-platform, at least right now. I would imagine we'll get some more in the future. But in this article, Matt Booty does re-emphasize some points from that official Xbox podcast. First, it says the biggest games in the world will be on Xbox. Now, notice he didn't say our biggest games, but just all of the biggest games in general. But that may be up for debate. But then we have our first-party games will come to Game Pass day 1. So Microsoft's not backing down from that. And then third, a robust and innovative multi-year hardware roadmap. So they don't want people thinking that Xbox is getting out of the hardware business. And then they make an emphasis on cross-play and cross-save across different platforms. So we have 4 games going multi-platform at this time, but do you think they're going to be announcing any more this year? And if they do, what games do you think they might include here, since it seems like they're kind of ruling out any of their bigger titles like Starfield? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching and be good.